Can an introvert behave like an extrovert? This is a question that I've often wondered about. I have a friend, her name is Lina, and she's one of my closest friends. She's a natural extrovert, lively, outgoing, and effortlessly engaging. On the other hand, I'm an introvert. I enjoy social interaction, but it drains my energy. So this Christmas, I saw a contrast between us, and I learned something crucial about how introverts can project energy without burning out. Why should you listen to a 45-year-old in a green shirt? I'm Jules T, and by day I work in a leadership position in the manufacturing industry. I spent 20 plus years messing up. Now I want to share what I wish I knew earlier so you don't have to learn it the hard way. I was at my parents' house, where the lights were on, the food was ready, and the family was gathered. But the energy in the room was low. People were very quiet, conversations were short, and everyone seemed physically present, but mentally tired. Because I, after preparing dinner and hosting, I felt really drained. Then, Lina arrived. She didn't just greet everybody. She carried her energy with her. She shared funny stories from her daily life, what happened when she went to the cinema with her daughter, and the little mishaps, and the room became alive instantly. The faces, my parents brightened, the laughter returned, and the conversation flowed naturally. But watching her that night taught me that introverts can project energy, but it requires intentional action. It's not about copying an extrovert. It's about finding your way to show up and connect. The first step is to ground yourself and recharge before social interaction. Extroverts like Lina project energy effortlessly, but introverts like myself, we need preparation. And that day, after I finished prepping the dinner about an hour before the guests arrived, instead of jumping straight into hosting mode, I actually took a nap. And I realized that I could recharge. And that pause made a huge difference. When I walked into the living room, I was calm, I was present, and I was attentive. Even introverted leaders like Barack Obama take quiet moments before public appearances to gather themselves. For introverts, finishing tasks early and giving yourself a short recharge before social interaction can dramatically improve your presence. Step number 2 is authentic, relatable stories. My friend Lina draws in people by sharing funny, relatable stories from her everyday life. She laughs at herself, makes light of small mistakes, and everyone could connect with her energy instantly. Introverts don't need to replicate her extrovert style, but we can project energy through authentic, relatable stories by sharing small, genuine anecdotes at work, or a mishap, or a cooking disaster, a moment that makes you laugh and allows people to connect with you naturally without dominating the conversation. Michelle Obama often does this in her speeches, sharing her personal stories about parenting, morning routines, school experiences, and even though she's introverted, her authenticity draws people around her. So the key takeaway here is presence and relatability matter more than volume and dramatics. Then step 3 is to build and protect your energy actively. Sleep, nutrition, and exercise. Extroverts gain energy from social interactions, but introverts expand on it. That's why Lina told me that during the COVID period was the most difficult time for her because she didn't have anyone to socialize with. She couldn't find an opportunity to bring that energy because there's no one to socialize with. That's why it's important for introverts to build and protect energy. And this starts with the very basics: sleep, nutrition, and exercise. And what my friend Vin calls the health triangle. Sleep is non-negotiable. On that Christmas day, I took a short nap before the dinner, which made a huge difference. Because regular quality sleep keeps your body and mind ready to engage. Nutrition, on the other hand, balanced meals will fuel your sustained energy. When you skip meals or rely on sugar and caffeine, it leads to crashes. So eating something nourishing before social events stabilizes your body and mind. So regular movements like going to the park will boost your blood flow and sharpens your focus. And even a 15-20 minute walk at the park, stretching, running, walking before and after events will increase your energy and resilience. Recovery afterward is equally important. Introverts will need to recharge after the event through quiet reflections, resting, journaling, walks, and this kind of sets the nervous system and prepares us for the next social interaction. That's why after an event like Christmas dinner, the next day I will feel really tired and I will be resting the entire day because I'm so exhausted. Albert Einstein balances social engagement with long stretches of solitude to maintain focus and energy. Looking back at that Christmas dinner, Lena's extroverted energy didn't replace mine. It complemented it. Introverts don't need to be loud or outgoing like extroverts to bring energy to the room. With preparation, authentic storytelling, and a focus on sleep, nutrition, exercise, and recovery, introverts can project energy that is subtle but powerful. So when you nurture this, introverts' energy can be contagious. So it's not about being loud. It is about being grounded, being connected, and sustainable. If this resonated with you, remember to share and subscribe to Jules Tea Talk, where we explore communication, energy, and showing up as yourself. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.